Hey everyone. I've been trying to think of a movie project that we can all do together. Just watching a lot of movies and having a start point and an end point and just seeing how the journey goes. And I've been thinking about it for a little while and finally just decided, you know what? Screw it. Why don't we go with the top 250 movies on Letterboxd and just go through all of them? Which is a lot of movies, 250 movies, and the list gets updated weekly, so some movies get added and go. So the nice thing about it is that as you watch them, you can just click that you've watched it and they disappear from the list. So we're just going to keep going through all of these movies, not day after day, but almost day after day, and watch them and watch the list go all the way down to zero. And won't that be a thing? And I think it'll be fun. It'll be a lot. It's not going to be something where I'm watching one every single day. As cool as that would be, that's a lot. I'm still writing explanations about new movies, so once, twice, three times a week, I'm going to be in the theater seeing a movie. Sometimes I'm just going to want to watch something else, but three-ish times a week we're going to be making our way through this list and see what happens when we get to the end of it, which I think will be fun. I've watched some of these already, in case you're curious about that. These are the ones. No, okay, so I've seen more than this, but I have this best movies ever ranking that I've been doing, and I started it in 2023, I think it was. And I've just been adding to it every single year since then, or 2022, I think. And it's up to 280 movies. And some of these rankings will upset some people, so don't look too closely at it. But if it's not on this list already, then I'm not going to count it, even if I've watched some of these films already. So I'll be rewatching them. But these are all the movies I've watched that have been added to the list in the last couple years. So Parasites, The Dark Knight, Evangelion, There Will Be Blood, Spirited Away, Spider-Man, Dune, Part 2, Into the Spider-Verse, Barry Lyndon. I haven't watched Paris, Texas. Okay. Perfect Blue, Interstellar, Silence of the Lambs, Psycho, Prisoners, Chungking Express, Everything Everywhere All at Once, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Fight Club, Alien, Cure, Mulholland Drive, The Shining, The Holdovers, and After Sun. So I'm going to be ranking these and adding them to the list. So because we're not going to be doing specific videos on them, you can just kind of follow along or know where I've ranked these. I have this doc that I'm going to fill out that has similar categories as over here, which you can kind of see that the categories here are my favorites, wow, impressive, enjoyable, positives, neutrals, like a 5 out of 10, essentially. And all of these are like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And really not for me is the bottom of the barrel. Though, if you prefer, instead of something as like broken out as this, we can just do very binary, like I liked, I didn't like, or recommended, not recommended. I'm sure all of them are going to be recommended because these are top movies for a reason. So maybe it's more just I liked, not for me, and dividing out that way. So if you want more of a binary ranking, let me know. Otherwise, if you want something that's a little more nuanced and broken out so you can really see, especially over the course of 250 films, where they end up ranking and landing, we can do that as well. But first up, we have Harakiri by Masaki Kobayashi. And this movie came out in 1962, so this will be the one that I'm watching tonight. Kobayashi's done, what? This is 22 movies, and I've seen 0 of them. I'm pretty sure I've watched Samurai Rebellion, but it would have been like 15 years ago or 12 years ago, like a long time ago, to the point where, yeah, it's due for a rewatch. But I know the Human Condition movies are a big deal, and I think are going to come up in the top 250 at one point. Quaiden was also on the list, but I think it got bumped recently. You can see down here in the recent update, yeah, it just got bumped from the list. Well, you can't see because it won't scroll that far, but it's no longer on there. So we're going to have a few Kobayashi movies that we'll be watching, but that's what's kicking it off. So I'll be making a separate video on it, and I think each video will probably be me just kind of reacting to the movie a little bit, ranking it, and then setting up what the next movie is, and we'll just go from there. And if you're enjoying that and you want me to do some of the other movies I'm watching as I watch them, we can do that as well. But if you just want to stick with the top 250 on Letterboxd, we can do that too. messing around with the idea, it's probably not smart. It's probably one of those overextensions where I'm just being too ambitious. You know, it's January, the start of a new year, goals, goals, goals. But I thought about doing the top TV shows too, and just doing updates as I'm watching episodes. So the top TV show was Band of Brothers, which I've never seen, and that would be kind of fun. You're going through some like live action TV shows, but there's also a lot of anime sprinkled in, so it'd be a pretty diverse watch experience. And that's just something where I don't know if I'd be making a video as I watched episodes, like going through Berserk right now. Berserk's 25 episodes. Am I just waiting to make a video after 2 weeks of watching Berserk and giving thoughts on the whole thing? Or am I making a video after each episode or a few episodes and just giving updates on the progress? We'll see. We'll see. But I think this is going to be the journey. If you want to watch any of the movies, if you want to wait until after I liked it or disliked it, you'll at least know what's coming, because you can just always go to the top 250 and just kind of check where we are and get ahead. So maybe you don't care about Harakiri, or I should know what this is. Yeah, come and see. But 12 Angry Men or Seven Samurai up your alley. You can watch those ahead of time and then, you know, join in when we talk about it. Or maybe the Godfather movies are the ones that you want to pay attention to. So you're going to ignore all these videos and jump back in. They'll all be around. You know how YouTube works. You can check the list. But that's it. Looking forward to going on this adventure and this journey with all of you. And until then, I hope you're having a great day. Cheers.